All right, well, welcome back. We're here in Denton VFW again. Last Thursday was Thanksgiving, so I hope you and yours had a great time. Our Tuesday video was talking about things that we are grateful for service organizations. Now,
I think that's why we got the camera up off our belly.
Yeah.
Because it was Thanksgiving.
It's up here.
But
But here's what we're going to talk about. So this entire month is going to be some difficulties in front of you. And what we wanted to do is offer ideas for resources that you can help your veteran, practical, meaningful ways to help your veteran get through the holiday season. That season can bring joy, but it also is about loneliness and grief, financial stress. They're all emotional triggers that may hurt or may impact those who serve. So we've broken these down into categories so you can choose which one fits your situation. First up, Tim.
Yep. Emotional support and connection. Extremely important. Reach out regularly. So, like us, call your battle buddies or just make sure, how's it going? How are you doing? What you got planned? I mean, just regular, normal conversation, not like, hey. You're just reaching out as you would any other time. But especially during the holiday season, you want to make sure that you're touching as many people as you know, as many vets as you know. And then you can offer a safe space to talk during that. Or you can say, hey, you want to meet for a cup of coffee? Whatever. Meet out at the restaurant and just take some time out of your day to call a friend, call a buddy. You can host a veteran inclusive gathering, like a lot of VSOs in your area will be doing, VFW being one of them, Legion, DAV. Check locally around in the area and see who are having get-togethers for veterans. These places are an excellent place to start because they may be doing a dinner, a Christmas dinner, Misfits Christmas dinner or something. We've called it that a few years. So be sure and be reaching out and connecting and finding out.
All right, so number two, the practical support. Now, it is a good idea to do the emotional connection and reach out and have that. But then there's practical things too. Listen, delivering a meal or hosting a holiday dinner. One of the things that we did for Thanksgiving for our post was 50 families from the community received baskets from us, the Veterans of Foreign War and our auxiliary. They put that together. So you can actually deliver a meal or host it doesn't have to be something massive. It can just be something, just like he said, meet them at a restaurant. Here's another practical one. This is help with errands. Listen, you're going to be out running around holiday season. Check with that veteran. If you don't know a veteran in need, reach out to one of our service organizations like we've been talking about. I guarantee you the VFW here in Denton knows at least one veteran who's homebound, and since you're going to Target or Walmart anyway, you just pick up that one additional item. Now listen, before we keep going, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Go ahead and hit the notification bell that's up here so you never miss an update. All right, number three, Tim.
Yep, and just to piggyback on that, if they got VA appointments, they don't have a ride. Offer to take folks to medical appointments, even if it's not VA. If you can help out in any way, help out. That's what this whole thing is about. We're here to help each other through all these situations.
Right.
Financial and resource support. Donate to veteran organizations like the VFW or any of these veteran organizations, especially during the winter months, because we do a lot for the homeless in the area, homeless veterans in the area, the shelters. We're getting food to them, water to them in the summertime, clothes. We do all this stuff, and something that obviously is near and dear to my heart. The Wreaths Across America is another way to go out and get involved and get other veterans involved that may be feeling a sense of loneliness or not doing. So the Fisher House Foundation, another one.
Worthy cause.
Yep. And I mean, there's all kinds. All you got to do is just do a little research on this, and you can find somewhere to give to. I already mentioned the VFW. Anything, anywhere sponsoring or helping veterans, consider helping them out if you can do it. Oh, and sponsoring a veteran's family. I mean, a lot of you who go to church, you see these stars on the Christmas tree or whatever, you take it down, you get a little boy or a little girl a gift. You do the same thing for a vet family. I mean, there are some needy veterans families in most of the communities. So reach out. I know we're prideful people, you know, our ego plays into this a little bit, but when it comes down to providing for your children and them having something under the tree or not, then they're more open and receptive to this. So you don't know what you don't know, and you don't know if you don't ask. So you can even provide gift cards, if nothing else. They can get groceries, gas, winter clothes, or simply just get those type of gift cards for them and just hand those out. Oh, you're a veteran? Here's a $10 gift card or whatever. Those are just some ideas.
All right, next up, mental health support. Now, I have actually had this conversation in the last 24 hours. A veteran was in need. If you have no idea what else to do, the Veteran Crisis Hotline is 988 and then press 1. And then they're going to qualify the person on the other end, making sure you are actually a veteran, not just somebody who's feigning military service or stolen valor or whatever. But then you're going to get help. Now listen, it's no cost to you to dial 988 and press 1 at all whatsoever. The VA has mental health facilities. Veteran centers offer counseling, often at no cost. Mental health. Encourage healthy coping skills. Everybody keeps falling back on, beating up veterans for, drinking alcohol or, substance abuse or whatever. Encourage them to walk. Just take a walk. They will do that. They are already inclined to do that. Most of the veteran lifestyle, while in uniform, was quite healthy, even though, getting shot at is dangerous. They were physically fit men and women that were getting shot at. Yep. A group hobby, great one I love. I've been hunting with a group of veterans. Some of the hunting trips that they take, you can go fishing, you can do woodworking. I mean, it says golf. Oh, golf is a great one here in North Texas. So that community, but that's all about mental health. It's not about the aspects of doing it. And of course, we're advocates for gaming. Come in here and help a mental health veteran for gaming to prevent suicide. Then the mindfulness meditation apps. The one from the VA is free. You can do those things and plug in on all these different areas just to help with the mental health aspects of it.
Yep. Community engagement. Invite other vets to volunteer. Get out in your community. Go to the shelter and volunteer to help over there. They'd be glad on the serving line, whatever. I mean, there are ways to get involved in your community to help out. Connect with the veterans groups that may be meeting in your area. If there's a Texas Veterans Commission group or something saying, hey, we're going to meet over here and do a homeless stand down or something, get out there and volunteer. They can always use the help. Food shelters, food pantries. I mean, there's so many opportunities to volunteer in your community. Correct. Bring a vet with you, bring a buddy with you, and do it together. So.
Okay, this is an interesting one because you probably already have a little bit of experience with this if you're watching our video here anyway. But remember the holiday gift packages that you used to send overseas? Well, there's still military veterans in your community, your National Guard Armory. They're still doing the work, even though we're not fighting a war overseas, and the luster of doing that has worn off. But you can put together those holiday comfort pack kits. They always... The Veterans Affairs always releases a list of all the things that veterans that are staying in hospitals over holiday season. Right now, as you watch this, there are veterans in the hospital. They're trapped there because they're receiving treatment or they've got some diagnosis or they have something going on. The medical community wants them to stay overnight. Well, they need socks, which is our favorite. Socks. Jessica Chapman, she runs a Warm Feet for Warriors. We're going to start that up as soon as Christmas is over with. Yep. But they also need toiletries. They got to wash their hair, and they got to. It runs the gamut. They track suits, sweatsuits, so they're not wearing paper gowns for weeks on end. Offer to spend part of the day with them, just hanging out.
Yeah.
All these are related to the things that you can do to help a veteran get through the holiday season. Just hanging out, have a cup of coffee with that veteran. And you don't have to listen to their war story. It can be about anything, but on the surface, these things matter more than you know, because in service, we often become isolated because we're working on our job or doing what we've been trained to do because it's important to the overall purpose. But once you lose that, once you're out of uniform, that loneliness remains, and trying to connect with people that don't have our life experiences or having been to Saudi Arabia or having been to Qatar or having been to Panama or having been to, the Pacific, the Korean Peninsula, it ultimately does change your worldview, and sometimes it does feel isolating. You just take a moment and spend time with that person. He or she may tell you a fantastic story about the Far East, things you never knew, things that don't end up in the textbook. So,
and I'll tell you where to get those kind of interactions, and it'll be not only a blessing to them, but to you even bigger. Go to these assisted living homes, nursing homes. They don't get visitors. I'll be the first to tell you that. So we have veterans in those places, and you talk about some stories. They'll bring you to your knees, but you will honestly, if you need instant gratification, you're going to get that reward when you're sitting there, because the smile and the warmth that somebody took the time to come and sit down and just spend a little bit of time with them. And that doesn't take anything but your time. So I'm telling you, we don't want to forget about those vets either. They're still veterans. So now it's
your turn.
Yeah.
Look, we're doing some amazing things in North Texas. That's really what this whole series is all about. It's your turn to get involved. If you want to stand with your fellow veterans, you want to make your voice heard in Washington, then join the VFW today. If you join now, you can be eligible for one of these awesome gaming PCs. They're just floating right here. We only have 2 weeks left before we shut it down. These machines are phenomenal. Yep. These are amazing. It's been delivered. I already have, thank you, Arpit. The computer has already been delivered to Ex Arribas, who is generously donating one of these machines. And the rules for it are down in the link to our Discord page. Yep. So reach out, ask us how you can contribute and how you can make a veterans holiday season much easier. We'll be glad to have you volunteer, and we'll let you know the way ahead. So thank you.
And a quick throw in, starting next week, the 4th, our high schoolers will be in here.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. So starting December 4th, high schoolers from the Denton area in North Texas are going to come into the game room, and they're going to be playing Valorant, Valorant, League of Legends, Rocket League, and Overwatch, for a chance to have a Division I school look at them and look at their tape. So this is your personal Esports Combine invitation. Yep. Come check us out. The link is down below. Register and then show up. The times are 8 in the morning and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And for your opportunity to have an esports coach take a look at your tape, see if you can compete at the collegiate level. But I forgot that, Tim. Thank you.
Yeah. So until Tuesday, be safe, and we will see you again on Tuesday.
Yep. See you next week.